Happy Monday, friends. So I haven't been sharing much about the garden, the flower farm, all that fun stuff, but we turned our baker's rack into a growing station and it's working out pretty good. So I'll start back up at the top. These were sown maybe almost a month ago. These are snapdragons, and I think I need to start them over because they are pretty funky on the top and they're a little bit leggy. I want them to be short and kind of stout. So another thing that I'll be doing is getting another set of these lights. I got 6 of them. Well, actually it comes in a set of 6 and they're linkable. So you can just use one power cord and link them all together. They're from Amazon, and if you're interested, I'll share a link. They come with all the hardware, so you can either stick them up underneath like a cabinet or hang them, zip tie them. It came with all of the things that you would need. Okay, moving on. This is a bunch of different flowers. So we have delphiniums. I don't see any sprouts yet, but we have more sprouts at the bottom. More snapdragons because these little seeds are very hard to germinate. We have hyssop, some sprouts there. Anise, money plant. Can't focus. There we go. Salvia. Bet you we might have a better view over here. Okay. Oh yes. So salvia. Got 2 rows there. Got 1 row of poppy with 2 different varieties. I've got a white linen California poppy and then Shirley poppy. Those are doing pretty good, better than I expected. Celosia pompous plume and sunball. You'll see some duplicates because I really want to ensure that I get germination so that way I can get flowers and all that fun stuff. So this one is like a jungle because even though they're tiny, we sowed these. This is what it looked like 2 days. I mean, this is probably day 3, not even exaggerating. So you see how this shelf has 2 lights on it. So here's a shelf down here. These are my tomatoes. 1 light, and you can see that they are all gravitating toward that light in the middle. So these are leaning in. They're not as tall as the ones in the middle. Same with those on the right. So by having 2 lights on 1 shelf, you'll get an even distributed amount of light. And you don't want to use just any light. It has to have enough Kelvin and lumens in order to duplicate sunlight. I'll probably have to do more info on that later. Okay. Oh yeah, so here we have, let's see if I can take this out without, we'll go side view. Lots of amaranth. No sprouts yet. Lots of basically stuff that you can use fresh and dried, so that way nothing in my garden or my flower farm will go to waste. So tomatoes, I'm the only one in the house that likes tomatoes, so come get them. I've got everything from tomatillos, cherry tomatoes, big heirloom tomatoes, tomatillos, I already said that one. Ground cherries, that's what I meant. Okay, on this grow light, I bought this from Amazon also. This is what I started off with. It's got a timer. You can adjust whether or not you want just blue lights. You can do a timer. You can adjust the brightness. There's like 8 levels of dimness / brightness. For growing, you want the lights as close to the seedlings or I guess, the level of the soil as possible. Otherwise, this is what will happen. This is called legginess, or leggy. When your plants get too tall and they're trying to reach, their stems will get super long and they'll flop over because they're trying so hard to reach for light of any source, and that is a weak stem, and weak stems will flop over or snap, and you're better off just starting over. So that is what happens when you put them near a windowsill or the light is too far away. Here, a little bit of a backstory. So I was juggling trays and one fell off the counter, and I picked it back up and I crossed my fingers and said a prayer that all of my seeds were still there, especially these 2 rows. These 2 rows are money plant, and they're the ones that have the little silver pods, and they're beautiful. And when you take off the outer layers, it's silver and shiny. It's also called a money or honesty plant and whatnot. So this is the first time I'm seeing it since last night, because I check on my plants several times a day. So I had 6 that germinated yesterday. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 got thrown over there in a different row. 8. This is exciting. Okay, I really only care about my money plants, because all of those are broccoli, kales, celery. Those are really easy to start, so I'll just start some more again and salvage just those 2 rows. And then what else am I missing? Yeah, hi buddy. My dad works at a pizza, he owns a pizzeria, and he's got all this fun baker's racks and stuff laying around, and this is a perfect use for it. So I thought about fixing the lights somehow, and then every time the plants get too tall, and I'll just take this rack and then move it down, so that way I don't have to adjust the lights. It'll be easier to move these. So anyhow, I think that's a good amount of info for one video. So I'm gonna go and drink my coffee because I just woke up.